General Sherman Products video training. What I'm going to do is go over the menu and the way the screen looks and stuff. So again, this here is the home screen. You can see that it just has your different levels and stuff like that. You do get up to 8 of them, and what it'll do is it'll display 4, run about 3 seconds, and then display the next 4. So you can do up to 8 of them. 4 fits on the main screen, and if you want to put in some more, you will see it just keep flipping through. Across the top, you'll have your alarms. Right now, it's a flow switch as an alarm. Of course, that's only because I don't have flow to it. I'm going to turn this thing upside down. You'll see the flow switch will go along. pH and connectivity are in low alarm, because right now I think I put their alarms higher than they were at. You can see it's at 8. pH is in high alarm. So if I go in here, I can shut that off. High alarm is at 8. I'm going to say 9 is my pH high alarm. We'll see that shuts off. And now I just have connectivity low alarm, so I'm going to hit connectivity. I believe that's probably because, yeah, it was sitting on the bottom of the cup, so that's why I was doing that. So I'm going to give myself another T and a sensor. So you can see then here is your menu. Okay, so menu, and now what we see is the 6 different menu items that normally do this. So inputs, information going into the machine, sensors, flow switch, water meters, different things that you may want to send to the level sensors depending on what you've got. There's information going into it. Outputs are your relays turning on and off things. These are your outputs, your 4 to 20s, your analog outputs, your other things. Any information going out of the machine except for Ethernet. Alarms will give you the alarm menu or what's running around the top. Specifically more than one, you know. Configuration, those are your global settings, your security settings, Ethernets, pieces like that. Some of these won't be on yours depending on what options you have or have not purchased. Handoff auto is a real nice one because it allows us to run through the relays when we have them set up. You can see that number 1 just lit up. I'm going to hit shut it off. I'm going to switch to number 2. I'll turn that on. It allows me to turn multiple ones on if I want to test a bunch of them, and then go ahead and shut them off. 3 still on, so I want to shut it off. So it allows you to do some of the testing that you were going to normally do and make sure that everything, before you leave, make sure everything's up and running. That's very nice on that HOA button. The graph is probably not going to show us very much right at the moment. You can see it says CCON and on-off R1s, but it is giving us the connectivity graph based on just this little amount of time that we have it running right now. This, very nice. We can also change it. I'm going to change the sensor to read the pH. I'm going to hit OK. And the DI on-off on R1, I'm going to say, I want to look at the flow switch. So it'll kind of give me, there's the flow switch. And we'll hit graphs, and right now it's on pH and flow switch. You can see it's graphing again. It does give me the difference in time frames. Like I said, right now it says for 1 hour. I can say for the last 10 minutes. And what it's going to do is it's going to open up the screen quite a bit. For the last 30 minutes, you can see it now. It's right, that's about all there is in there. And forward it, you can see what's going on right now. Okay, so, and now you see the one has disappeared, so it's now just only in the reverse that you can see it. You see right across the bottom right here, that little graph at the very, very bottom, that's your on-off for your flow switch we have there. And I should get a little thing here. We're going to pan back, we're going to pan forward. Okay, last 30 minutes. There you go. Okay, so that's how you can manipulate it, for you can read it a little bit better. The graphs look a lot better on the laptop version of it, or if you log into it and you get the Ethernet port. The graphs here really are kind of a little bit limited, but still grab nonetheless. Was nice. I walk up to I'm going to hit my connectivity portion of it. I'm going to hit my maintenance. I'm going to pan down. All your all your pressings and stuff like that and settings are right in there. Everything's very nice and neat on this version of it. You will see, should be a little bit more self-explanatory now that we're a little bit more used to the 100s. That is return back, up and down arrow keys. That is a calibration, and that's the maintenance version of it. So, okay, guys.